Welcome to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation CF Education Day webcast, Secrets to Cooking Up Calories. I'm Melissa Chen, Clinical Program Specialist at the CF Foundation. This webcast is hosted by the Foundation and supported through an unrestricted educational grant from Genentech. The slides from this webcast, including the recipes that will be discussed, can be downloaded and printed from the Foundation's website. Joining me today is Judy Fulton, a dietitian from the Antonio J. and Janet Palumbo CF Center at the University of Pittsburgh at UPMC. Welcome, Judy.
Thank you, Melissa.
So my first question is, breakfast is known as an important meal of the day. Why is this so?
Well, breakfast is a very important meal of the day and is most commonly missed by people because they feel like they just don't have time to eat or they just don't like to eat first thing in the morning. It's important to break that fast after sleeping all night and get some energy to get moving. You don't want to be running on empty. And also, research has shown that eating breakfast improves your ability to concentrate during the day and actually makes you in a better mood. And if those aren't enough good reasons to eat breakfast, when you have cystic fibrosis, you need those calories. An average teenager with CF needs about 3,000 calories a day. Skipping a meal like breakfast makes it much harder to make up those calories for the rest of the day.
So what are some ideas for breakfast? I see you have a little spread here.
Well, we were talking about breakfast on the run because, again, most people find it a challenge to have the time in the morning to get going and to eat breakfast. Let's face it, we all would like to hit the snooze button, stay in bed instead of getting up and making breakfast. So these ideas are for people who need to get out the door quickly. Again, the challenge with CF is, in addition to trying to get ready in the morning for work or school, you have to also do time-consuming treatments. First of all, we're going to be sharing a recipe with you for a high-calorie muffin. These muffins have a very big secret to why they're so high in calories, and we'll be sharing the recipe very soon.
Oh, I can't wait to find out.
The next is nutritional supplements. We recommend these for a lot of our patients, and a lot of my patients find it easier to drink their calories during the day instead of eating. One of these 8-ounce drinks have 300, 400 calories. You can take it on the run, drink it in the car, and it's much easier. English muffins with peanut butter or bagels with cream cheese are other ways of adding extra calories. Again, a tablespoon of peanut butter is 90 calories, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese is 140. Add a little bit of butter, that's 100 calories, you're up to 500, 600 calories. Greek yogurt has gotten a lot of press lately and is a great source of protein. A lot of times I recommend taking a large container of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese and putting it into smaller containers, adding fruit, honey, granola, nuts. Again, a very healthy and high-calorie breakfast. Another item is eggs, and we had talked about making microwavable eggs, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you how quickly and easy this recipe is.
Great.
We start off with just 3 ingredients.
Oh, wow. 3 is simple.
Yes.
You can start there.
And eggs. 1 egg, crack it, put into the bowl.
And what size egg are you using?
I'm using an extra large egg because an extra large egg, an average egg actually has about 70 calories, 7 to 8 grams of protein. Extra large egg has extra calories and extra protein.
That's great.
So with this recipe, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of shredded cheese and a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
And that's all.
Wow,
and
that's
then
quick and simple.
whip it up, okay, until it's all mixed up. And then what we'll need to do is put it in the microwave for about a minute, cook it on high, and we end up with a nice cheese omelet. Again, this has 70 calories for 1 egg, 110 calories for that 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. If you want more calories, you can very easily make 2 eggs or 3 eggs and get this breakfast up to a 600-calorie breakfast.
To add more calories, could I just add extra cheese on top and some
You
salt?
sure can. And actually, when you're buying your cheese, look for cheese that's higher in calories, not fat-free or low-fat or skim. You want to go with whole-fat cheese. Again, reading the food label, seeing how many calories are in the portion size that you need. Again, a quarter cup of this cheese is 110 calories. The salt is important to add to your recipe for patients with cystic fibrosis because they need extra salt, and it's an easy way of adding it.
Now, for people that have a little bit more time on their hands, what about that banana nut muffin? Because I heard you had a secret, and I definitely want to know what the secret is.
Okay, this banana nut muffin, the secret to it is the chopped nuts. We got this recipe from our dietitian friends in Atlanta, and 1 tablespoon of chopped nuts is 55 calories. So we added 2 cups of chopped nuts to this recipe. So this muffin is about over 800 calories and has about 50 grams of fat and about 15 grams of protein. So a very good way to start off your morning.
Now, I know that you already talked about it being a high-calorie muffin, but can you add any extra calories to that?
Yes, you can very easily by adding a tablespoon of butter or margarine. And again, butter and margarine has the same amount of calories. 100 calories a tablespoon. You can also add 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, and again, that's about 140 calories. Now you're up to almost 1,000.
Wow.
And if you think that's a lot of calories, what you can do is just go ahead and have half a muffin with the cream cheese or the butter and go ahead and get 500 calories for your breakfast.
Wow. Now, do you know if they freeze well? If I have extra?
Yes, you can freeze muffins very easily. You can make them up on the weekend when you have more free time and store them in freezer bags, pull them out in the morning, warm them up in the microwave, add your butter to it, and it's a quick, easy, on-the-run type of recipe. But again, the chopped nuts is the secret. And it's a great thing to add to a lot of other recipes like cookies and brownies and other baked goods.
Wow, that's a great tip. Thank you, Judy, for sharing some great tips on how to add calories to your breakfast foods.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about some lunch ideas. Judy, what do you have to share for lunch?
Okay, well, lunch is a meal that is typically eaten away from the home. And most of the time people pack their lunches, especially if you're trying to save money. Some high-calorie ideas: you can't beat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. One of my favorites. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich is about 400 calories. You can add butter to make it 500 calories, and it's a great sandwich because you don't have to worry about keeping it refrigerated. Next, wrap sandwiches. Wrap sandwiches are fun because you can add all sorts of different things to it. You can add 3 strips of bacon, for example, 140 calories. 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing can be added as a sauce. Again, another 140 calories. Can very easily add up some extra calories that way. Pasta salads are popular in the summertime, and you can add all sorts of protein foods to it, including meat, cheese, eggs, beans. Great way of adding protein. Soup. Cream soups I always recommend over the clear soups. 3 times as many calories. This container of soup here, the chicken and dumplings, is about 500 calories a serving. And we can't ever forget about leftovers. Leftovers from the night before, you can microwave up and have them ready to go.
And that's a great way to save money as well, having
Exactly.
leftovers. Now let's talk about dinner. Judy, what recipe are you going to share with us for dinner?
Okay, well, we're going to make a tuna noodle casserole, and I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy casserole and then share some secrets for adding extra calories. So we're going to start off with 4 cups of cooked elbow macaroni and 2 cups of frozen peas. We're going to add a 7-ounce can of tuna that I have that's packed in oil. And it's important because you're looking for extra calories and you want the tuna packed in oil because it's higher in calories than the tuna that is packed in water. Costs the same too. The next thing we're going to add is the sour cream. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sour cream. And you can add sour cream to any casserole that has a cheese and creamy base to it for extra calories and extra flavor. Last, I'm going to add a 10-ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. Okay, here we go. And we're just going to take this out. Here we go. And all you need to do is just mix this all together. How quick and easy is this, huh?
That looks fabulous.
And you'll need to put it into a quart casserole dish. Bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes till it's bubbling. And again, it makes 6 1-ounce cup servings, about 280 calories a serving. Okay, we'll be putting this into a quart casserole and cooking it at 350 for 30 minutes. It will yield 6 1-cup servings. Each serving is about 280 calories. Not that many calories per serving. Now for the secrets in increasing calories, the toppings. We're going to start with potato chips. Just use regular potato chips. A 1 ounce of potato chips, which is about 10 chips, is 150 calories. Okay. This bag has 2 ounces in it. Crush them up, put them on top. You can also add grated Parmesan cheese. About a tablespoon of grated Parmesan cheese is 30 calories. Again, not that many calories, but it all adds up. And calories add up to pounds, and that's what's important. Okay, so what we're going to do next is try some Ritz crackers. And the Ritz crackers are 16 calories a cracker, and you're going to be adding them with butter. And the recipe I would like to use is using 16 crackers with 4 tablespoons of butter. This adds up to 686 calories. Okay, and this is what it looks like, a finished product. And this topping, as you can see, we can very easily double this recipe to get twice as many calories. So it's a great, easy way of having a high-calorie, high-fat dinner.
That's a great meal, Judy. I like that you shared this recipe, and it could be good for both people with CF and without CF.
Thank you.
Those were some great ideas, Judy. Since you shared some great secrets with us, could you summarize it for our viewers one last time?
Sure. Some easy ways to boost up calories. One of my favorite is using heavy cream. 1 tablespoon of heavy cream is 60 calories. This little container is actually 800 calories, and very easy to substitute this instead of whole milk in your recipes. You can add it to gravies, sauces, oatmeal, substitute it even with cold cereal, half and half with whole milk. To put this into perspective, 1 cup of skim milk is 90 calories, a cup of whole milk is like 160, and this is 800. So lots of calories, and just substituting this for whole milk over a week's time, those extra calories will add up to pounds. Another easy way of boosting calories is one of my old favorites, dry powdered milk. And you can add that to whole milk to make super milk. A 1/4 cup of dry milk powder added to a cup of whole milk is a quick, easy way, and again, you can use it in all your cooking. Butter and margarine, like we talked about, both have the same amount of calories, 100 calories per tablespoon. Easy to melt on to pasta, vegetables, muffins. Great way to add calories. The syrups and sauces, these are the things that people with CF need to include. Most syrups and sauces are about 50 calories a tablespoon. Maple syrup you can add to baked beans, barbecue, add it to your oatmeal in the morning. Chocolate syrup you can add to chocolate milk, you can add to milkshakes, ice cream, real easy things to add them to. And of course the chopped nuts. We saw that with the muffin. A tablespoon, 55 calories, real quick, easy way. You can add it to your cookies, brownies, all sorts of baked goods.
As a reminder, the slides from this webcast, including the recipes that were discussed, can be downloaded and printed from the Foundation's website. For additional resources, go to the CF Foundation. Here you will find a pamphlet called Grab and Go. This is a great pamphlet that has quick and easy food ideas for people with CF on the go. This Eating Stuff is Hard Work is a recipe book that has great ideas for every meal of the day. And lastly, Color Your Calories is a great pamphlet that has information on how to add fruits and vegetables into a high-calorie diet. CF Chef is another website that has great nutritional information and recipes specifically for people with CF. If you have a great recipe, you can share it on this website. This concludes the CF Foundation CF Education Day webcast, Secrets to Cooking Up Calories. I want to thank you for watching, Judy for sharing some great secrets on how to boost calories, Rick Vasta and the technical crew, Leslie Hazel, Genentech, and the CF Foundation for making this broadcast possible. Thank you.